Sirach, right? This is the point we want to. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is without understanding will not remain with her.
Right. And they're talking about a malicious soul.
Yeah.
Because when she try you now, she's gonna find what is malicious, where you crooked.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll go back to our read. She's gonna find that you're not disciplined. And if you're not disciplined, she's gonna stay with you.
That's right.
Right?
And it's very interesting.
Actually, it's not that she ain't gonna stay with you, you're gonna reject her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting, right? How wisdom is, right? You be out in the streets, and wisdom will teach you through the scriptures. And this how it Most High as well. Heal us and correct us, right? When we come out here, and you could get a revelation right there where you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Right? You get a revelation right there where you need to work on. Right there was your strength, and where you need to apply this strength even more. And there's the beauty of wisdom, and there's when you know the Spirit working with you. Yeah, you guys are.
That's beautiful what you say right now, because one of the things the scripture said about the Most High cannot dwell in an unclean body, in an unclean spirit. But guess what? The Most High sent forth wisdom first to try your crooked ways, get the understanding, see what is it wickedly doing, you stop it, and then the Lord enter into you. You see everything is in order?
Yeah, the scripture said the Most High heareth not sinners, right? And the eyes is too pure to behold iniquity. So why would he look for you if you dig no part of mud for you? That's why madmen is do them shit, buddy, because the spirit ain't clean. And that madman was there by Princess Hotel. A whole set of iron thing wrong here until up here. Iron thing. I see man say a new one must be. I didn't see collection. And the bird he put down for himself, you know? Yeah, you guys have.
But this is not really a burden, because one of the things, right? One of the things, right? It's just like this truth is a burden. But we keep studying and we want to add to us. And it's not a burden to us. It's the same way with Eve with all of the iron or whatever. It's not a burden to Eve. Eve want more what you get. You see?
God, I see the analogy. God.
Go ahead, you get it.
Yeah, but to us, to me, it look heavy.
Yeah, I know it. If he see you, you can say that. What are you reading for? You have what?
You scripture say, you know, you shall be in the land of enemy with a yoke of iron until we be destroyed. Right? So these men are basically destroyed already, and it's going back on to the mental aspect. Right? And some of them, they're so destroyed that they don't feel good without iron upon them. Right? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh, and that the spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you? If any man defiles the temple of Yahweh, how shall the power him shall the power destroy? For the temple of Yahweh is holy. Which temple are ye? So are you a temple of Yahweh or a temple of these devils? Right? Because the wisdom don't, like the mental wisdom don't dwell in the spirit. Right? Sirach 16. The knowledge of wickedness is no wisdom. Right? Neither the sin of prudence. Alright?
Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 6 and verse 21. It says, she will lie on him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him ere it belong. Right? So she gonna lie on him like a mighty stone. And if it taking too long, God, how long more, buddy? I was like, I might even look back. Might even look back and turn it off. You can run from it. You know?
Hey, that's beautiful what you say. Bring the precept again, next precept.
This is Sirach 1 and verse 23. A patient man will bear for a time, and afterward joy shall spring up unto him. So this is what he's not going on with you. It says, he will hide his words for a time, and the lips of many shall declare his wisdom. And that's what we even saying earlier. Right? It says, verse 5, 25, the parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner.
Damn.
So bro, the burden that it may look that we carrying right now, bro, just for time. Because the big giants, bro, the kingdom.
You know something I tell myself when I feel like weak and so forth? I say, look, I come too far to show this off. I come too far. I didn't go through all of that just to give up. No, fucking man.
See, you are the ending of the course and about to give up. But keep in mind, if you're not part of the elect, you're going to give up.
Yeah, you know, for brothers who work with and whatnot, you don't know when you got to a certain goal, right? And you near coming, it's like, yeah, I do far enough, man, I should give up. And then there's your little voice. Bye, you know you very well could finish this singing. I finish out this thing, and then you just push on, you dig down. And you got this motivational speaker, forget your name. I say you dig deep, and you dig a little deep, and you dig a little more deep, and you find that little strength, and you win, you know? You come true. What you got that?
Then precept here. Right, this is Matthew chapter 11, 28. You can get Proverbs chapter 14 and 26. It says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
That's right, that's right.
He said, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls.
That's right, that's right.
For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So what we going through it is light for us.
Light affliction.
It's light affliction. You see, read the precept for me.
Done. Proverbs 14 and verse 26. In the fear of Yahweh is strong confidence.
Dang. That's the truth, bro. Go ahead.
And his children shall have a place of refuge.
And that's beautiful. He said the children. And this time we do the elect. Go ahead, read one more.
God. The fear of Yahweh is a fountain of life to depart from the snares of death.
Right. The fountain of life is where we get in this truth.
That's right.
Right? Remember, now you see the madman that you're talking about? They'll go back to it's what? Jeremiah, I think it's 2 and 15 or 13 something. He said they have forsaken the fountain of life.
Yes, sir.
They have broken they are drinking out the broken cisterns.
Yes.
Cisterns that have no help, no. You see?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Like I was remembering this scene from this animation with Superman, right? Especially when he was reading the precept in Matthew when he said, "My burden is light." And Superman has a fortress of solid, which is a representation of the kingdom, right? And Superman being Hallel, which is a representation of Yahweh. And that man's like, how we get into this fortress, how we get into this kingdom? It's like, was it some secret password, some super laser beams or something? I was like, no, you got a key right there. I was like, you got a key on the mat? And he was like, yeah, go pick it up. And he go and try and pick it up, right? Struggling and straining for pick it up. And then Superman tell you, this is a very special metal, right? And when you pick it up, it's like, this here is like, probably like a 1,000 tons or something like that. And you can pick it up with ease. And I remember the same thing the scripture said, the burden is light. Yeah. So the man, the right spirit, or the right abilities, the right gifts could pick up this burden. Because the most I give you the ability to carry it. And this is what we gotta understand. Or keep in mind. Yeah, we got the ability to carry it. And whoever was in this truth for the time, they had the ability. They was trying to carry a copy of it. Not the original, a copy of it. So to speak, yeah? As you can't copy the truth. The truth is the truth and a lie is a lie.
She is one.
Yeah, she is one. Right? But yeah, that's why I share the analogy.
This Ezra 9 and verse 13. And after all that is come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass.
Which is read it?
9.
Ezra is.
Ezra in the Bible.
Yeah, what?
Are we back? Ezra 9 and 13. And after all that is come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that seeing that thou, our power, has punished us less than our iniquity deserved, and has given us such deliverance as this. Should we again break thy commandments and join in affinity with the people of these abominations? Going back to you, going to the finish line and then turning back.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, because one of the things, right? You see, now we were saying all the time, the MOTB is coming, we see it. But guess what? It is here. And you see men falling out, they're falling out. Men they just want to give up. They fainted. And you know, just as the apostle said, man, you're gonna see men gonna be falling out where you never expect to fall out. But just remember, it's a part of the truth. Your best buddy, you know, you could even be your brother in the truth. You understand? Your uncle, whoever it is, your elder, the younger brother, whoever, they're gonna fall out. Because what? Now the burden. Because you see now it is easy for a man to say, yes, you know, as an Israelite, you know, paying your tithes, doing your video, but there coming a time when you
One test, one test.
you see like his other brother walking coming, hey, shalom. Yeah. Yeah, so it's coming a time now where it's wiring up to the end. Where now all of your faith and all of your brotherly love is going to be tested. Shalom, man. Yeah. You see? So now you're going to find what? They're going to can't pick the key up. And even some of them pick up the key, just like Judas, pick up the key, holding the key, but they're going to have to put the key down because it will become a burden. Yeah. And the key is the truth. Yahawah. You see? Because a lot of them are going to be faking Yahawah, Yahawah. You know? But go ahead, you got some of this.
Yeah, I got the answer. It said, should we again break thy commandments and join in affinity with the people of these abominations? Wouldst not thou be angry with us till thou hast consumed us? So that there should be no remnant nor escaping. O Yahawah of Israel, thou art righteous. Right? For we remain yet escaped as it is this day. Behold, we are before thee in our trespasses, for we cannot stand before thee because of this. Right? This truth, bro, it only look like a warning. And the people who don't have wisdom, I should say. You understand? The people who don't have wisdom, this truth look like something a waste of time. You see?
Hey, it's just like in the gym, right? You see a man lifting 150 pounds, right? And you're like, yeah, I could do it. But when you go under the weight, you realize that, hey, I can't do it. You know, and that's how this truth is. This truth look like, hey, everybody could do it. Everybody want to do it. But what the scripture said, the wicked wouldn't understand. You understand? No matter what they do, hey, she will enter into a malicious soul. You see how the piece of it?
This is Baruch chapter 3 and 11. It says that. It says, thou that art counted with them that go down to the grave. Verse 12, thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. For if thou didst walk in the way of Yahweh, thou shouldst have dwelt in peace forever. Learn where is wisdom, where is strength, where is understanding, that thou mayest also know also where is the length of days and life, where is the light of the eye and peace. Who had found out our place, or who had come unto our treasures? When we go down into the scripture, they tell you that these nations, they all tried to look for wisdom, but their wisdom was into material things. They didn't have the wisdom of Yahawah Banyamyan.
They could only believe in the seed.
That's right. So wisdom is found with Yahawah Banyamyan, but it's given only to a portion of Israel at this point in time, which is the election.
And it's going to stay so until the kingdom.
That's right.
If I could say something quick, right? When you check the word affinity in the precept that BARADANYAH read, right? It says, should we again break thy commandments and join in affinity? It means like marry into our kinship, right? As in you can marry into sin or marry into these, we call them, these people of these abominations. You know, that's why our forefathers always thought that we should marry into these other nations because of the abominable things. And we in turn just like them. We continue to mix and mingle. Our reading is pretty
Hey, and that is beautiful when you say that, because one of the things happening today, right? Just as Yahweh Shai say, one is greater than Solomon is here, right? Which is Yahweh Shai. Now guess what? We are those our foreparents. We are our fathers, right? We was the fathers in the reincarnation. We the prophets back here. Now, back then the prophets them didn't want you to intermingle marriage. But guess what? We will intermingle marriage now, because what? We understand the truth, we have the truth, and the truth ain't going to be taken away from us. So even if we go with an Eden woman, guess what? We ain't gonna go and build no temple onto her, onto Shagat, because what? We have Yahawah Bashim, Yahweh. How am I here? My skin side of
We have a spirit in weak.
right?
Alright? And that's what we could probably say, that we know more than what the prophets know back then. Because it's we better we sell. They spread Yahweh Shalom.
Psalms 119, and I think it's 100 something around there.
Yeah.
It said we have no more than our
The precepts of our fathers.
read it about the worship. Right? And that is why we could go with Eden women. Right? Because guess what, man? A lot of men went with fucking Jake women and still fucking up. You understand? So what's the difference with a Jake woman that is wicked and an Eden woman that is wicked? And I'm gonna tell you something straight, bro. An Eden woman, she's more submissive to you than our women. You understand? And there's a fact. Right? You had a precept back?
Yeah, I get it.
And the scripture said, dead feet is worse than no feet.
Yeah, go ahead,
This is
huh?
Psalms 119, verse 98.
Yeah.
Thou through thy commandments hast made me wiser than mine enemies, for they are even with me. They are ever with me.
Right, go ahead.
Commandments ever with me, right? I have more understanding than...
Hey, and you know what to prove, bro? Read it back one more time.
It says, thou through thy commandments hast made me wiser than mine enemies.
And the enemy is talking about the Eden. The enemy is talking about the Eden, because the scripture said the wisdom of this world is foolishness unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh.
That's right.
So, hey, the elect ain't going off, bro. And even if we go out, guess what? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh gonna cover us. And there's certain things we ain't gonna do, bro. We ain't gonna do presumptuous sin. Right? Continue.
It says, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation.
Right, so our teachers is who? The former prophets, which we come back in the spirit of the former prophets. Right? Give me some more.
I understand more than the ancients.
Why do we understand more? Because what? The spirit of Yahweh Yahweh is with us. So we could deal with Eden women and put them in their place. You see? Because these Eden women, right? When you tell them, hey, you don't eat pork, you don't do this, you ain't supposed to wear pants. Guess what? They're saying, all right, if there's what you want, I will do it. And they're doing it. And they're doing it willingly to please you. But your woman in your house, she's rebelling against you. And I'm telling you this from the 12th church.
That's right.
You see, and hey, the apostle always tell us, you know, hey, fuck these black women. You know, if you want women, you know, basically deal with the Eden women. Because they're going to give you a little rest here. You know, but go ahead.
It says, I understand more than the ancients, because I have kept thy precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I may keep thy word.
Right, and literally we're keeping the precept of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. Right? We're keeping it. Right? Hey, she is pleasant to us.
That's right.
Right? Which is true. But go ahead. If somebody said that a precept, you say that a precept. Go back to the precept we was reading in Wisdom of Solomon, I think it's 7.
Wisdom of Solomon 7 and verse 27. And being one she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all age entering into holy souls.
Into what souls?
Holy souls.
Holy soul. And when you look the word of holy, what it means? It means separate. Right? So the separate soul. Hey, you know what? Yeah. It is what? Get it back one more time.
And being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all age entering into holy souls.
In all age, meaning what? In every time. You know, the prophets come back, go back to what? Reincarnation, right? This is hold right there. This is 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 16. It says, because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. Right? So what? The Most High is separate. You can't serve the Most High, drink the cup of the devil and serve the Most High. Guess what? Same thing with us today. We ain't going to serve heathen gods or any god, matter of fact, which is not God, but either. We serve YAHAWAH Banyamyan. The scripture tell you then what? Give me Isaiah chapter 10 and 20, man. Hold on, you go back to that.
Isaiah 10, verse 20.
Go ahead, huh?
It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and
Yeah.
remnant of Israel and
Right, and
such
instead of remnant, go back to what? The elect. Right, go ahead.
and such are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
Right, go ahead. Them, we're talking about here, we're talking about what? Esau. Esau and his philosophy. Right? Remember, he says he want to give you Sejraboshi and all of these bitch-ass idols?
Right.
Guess what? We looking upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We don't know.
So, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of
The
Israel,
Holy One of Israel.
in truth.
In what?
In truth.
In truth. And what? The scripture tell you in the book of John what? The Most High seeketh such to worship him, that they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And only the elect is going to do that, man. Right? Go ahead, Alpha. You have to precept? Go ahead, Alpha.
God said, she maketh them friends of Yahweh.
She
and
making them
prophets.
what?
Friends of Yahweh.
She making them friends of Yahweh. That is what this truth does to you. Make you friends of Yahweh. Go ahead.
And prophets.
And what?
Prophets.
And prophet. Right? Go ahead.
For Yahweh loveth none.
But he what?
Loveth none.
Uh-huh.
But him that dwelleth with wisdom.
That's why the scripture says in Zechariah that he that touches Israel touches the apple of his eye. Because the chosen people is in Israel. Huh? Israel is his firstborn, his beloved. So you don't touch Israel. You know? But hey, you can switch it up a little bit. Give me Matthew chapter, anybody, any precept? Give me Matthew chapter 24 and 26.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 36.
Go ahead, huh?
But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven.
And that is beautiful. I would say, hey, nobody knows. Because the scripture say what? That the Lord is going to come what? As a thief in the night.
That's right.
Right? But who he's going to catch? He's going to catch what? The two-thirds.
That's right.
Right? The Edens. He's going to catch them with the pants up.
That's right.
You know, Apostle Gabar was saying all the time, he said, hey, brothers, when y'all go to sleep, you know, sleep with your shoes on, sleep with clothes on. Basically, don't sleep naked, motherfucker. You know? In other words, prep yourself. You know? And hey, and that's something we gotta learn to do. You know, give me Sirach 2, and I think it's the second to last verse.
Right, Sirach 2 and verse 70. They that fear Yahweh will prepare their hearts.
What they will do?
Will prepare their hearts.
And we right now we preparing our hearts. We're preparing our hearts. So basically that's what the apostles tell us. Hey, get yourself ready because Easter could come in anytime, kick your door down. And this to show you that our people gonna be what? Hey, Easter's deceiving them. But we're gonna read on a little more. Finish up for me.
It says Sirach 2 and 70. They that fear Yahweh will prepare their hearts and humble their soul
and
in
what?
His sight.
And humble their soul. The greater thou art, the more humble you should be. Humble your soul. It's important to humble yourself in this time. You understand? That's it. Go back to the precept for me. Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon, Matthew, what's the Matthew?
Matthew 24 and 36.
Uh-huh.
But of that day and hour, knoweth no man.
Hey, and this is when Yahweh was on the scene. He said, hey, of the day and the hour, no man know it. But guess what? Read on.
Not the angels of heaven.
So not even the angel that was in heaven when Yahweh was on the earth knew the timing that this place could end. Right? Go ahead.
But my Father only.
But my Father only. Now, when Yahweh fulfilled what he fulfilled and went to his Father, the scripture say what? All things in heaven and on earth is being given unto him. Now, give me a precept. Give me Colossians chapter 1 and 16, side of 50 for me.
Colossians chapter 1, verse 50.
Go ahead.
Who is the image of the invisible power?
See that? Oh, go ahead, huh?
Who is the image of the invisible power?
Go ahead.
The firstborn of every creature.
The firstborn of every creature. Now, why the scripture say the firstborn of every creature? Give me Proverbs chapter 8 and 20. Hold right there. We're coming back right there. Right there. The scripture say what? This is how we teach. You understand? You're supposed to teach Christian and Israel how to use the scripture. Right? They tell you that in the book of Isaiah 28. Right? Precept upon precept. Here a little, there a little, line upon line. You see? Go ahead, precept upon precept.
Proverbs 8 and verse 20.
Go ahead.
I lead in the way of righteousness.
Read on.
In the midst of the paths of judgment. That I may cause those that love me to inherit substance.
Read on now.
And I will fill their treasures.
Right, go ahead.
Yahweh possessed me in the beginning of his way.
What do you mean to possess him? Talking about Yahweh created Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Right? Yahweh Shai was the very first spirit. The ultimate spirit was created.
Right.
After Yahweh Shai, all instruction was given to Yahweh Shai what to do.
That's right. Yes.
Now I'm actually building a case here to show you all that when Yahweh Shai said, no man on earth nor in heaven know it. Read it back one more time, it slipped me. 24 and 36. Read it back.
Matthew 24 verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven.
Right, so the day where no man or not even the angel in heaven know when Yahweh Shai is going to come back. In other words, when the Most High is going to send Yahweh Shai to deliver us. He said, hey, nobody know that. But I'm going to show you something because Yahweh Shai know it, right? Because he is in heaven, right? Let me show you this. Read on now.
Yahweh possessed me in the beginning of his way.
In the what?
In the beginning of his way.
In the beginning of his way. Go ahead.
Before his works of old.
Read on. Before his works of old. So there's nothing new to Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Now, you remember this when the scripture said there's no remembrance of things. Right? That is one of the knowledge that Yahweh didn't give Yahweh Shai it, because remember Yahweh Shai said, my Father is greater than I. But when he went back to the heaven, read on now, give me some more.
I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was.
Right, from everlasting. Now, when he went back to Yahweh, what he said in Revelation to John, he said, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So it's obvious that Yahweh Shai know the end. Now he's at the right hand of his Father. Right? Because, hey, remember, the book of Hebrew tell you what? That he's given a greater name. You see, so he's greater than the angel. But he's still waiting on his Father, though he's in heaven, for the authority to move. But, hey, he know what's up. You know? Now, if he didn't know everything, now this could contradict the scripture. Read on, huh?
So when there was no depth.
And there is no contradiction of the scripture. Read on.
When there was no depth, I was brought forth.
Go ahead.
When there were no fountains abounding with water.
Go ahead.
So before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth.
Right, go ahead.
While as yet he had not.
Basically, when the scripture talk about mountains, it's talking about people. Like talk about hills, it's talking about the people too. Right? Well, go ahead.
So while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world.
Go ahead.
when he prepared the heavens, I was there.
Right. So when he was preparing the heaven, when they go back to what? Genesis chapter 1. Say, hey, Al-Hayam say, let us create it, you know, man, let us create it this, let us create it that. What's talking about what? The powers.
See John 1:1.
Right? Correct. Go ahead, up.
Say, when he set a compass upon the face of the depth, say, when he established the clouds above,
Go ahead.
when he strengthened the fountains of the deep,
So
when he gave to the sea his decree,
guess what? The decree was given to Yahawah, and Yahawah gave the decree to the sea. It's what Yahawah say, I do nothing of myself. What I see my Father do, that's what I do. Go ahead.
so that the water should not pass his commandment.
We don't have.
When he appointed the foundations of the earth,
Go ahead.
so then I was by him, as one brought up with him.
Brought up
As
with him.
one brought
As one that brought up with him. Now look at this. Give me back Colossians. Who's reading Colossians? Go ahead,
This is Colossians chapter 1 and verse 6.
Hey, when your son, you want to tell your son everything. You want to teach your son everything.